Changes were made to Padua Hall over break.
One QU student will be leaving for the United States Army.
And the Festival of Lights kicked off at Mormon Park.
Hello and welcome to QTV News This Week. I'm Alexa Lowe.
And I'm Taylor King. Some changes were made around campus while students were on Thanksgiving break.
Padua Hall residents will soon ditch their keys. Card readers have been installed at each door.
Padua Hall was the last resident hall left where students need a key to enter the building. Over Thanksgiving break, the IT department installed card readers at every perimeter door. With just their QUID, students can now enter the building.
It's been a great benefit to the students because having to mess with the actual keys is kind of annoying, whereas the key cards makes getting into the dorms, especially at night, a lot easier and a lot quicker.
Padua Hall was recently renovated with new paint and bathrooms.
Whenever we build new or we refurbish an area, we'll take and make sure that cameras or door systems are part of that. And our goal is to eventually get all of our living spaces door card access. And so
all Padua residents were given access to the doors. This 2 weeks at the end of the semester will be a trial period.
Come January, when everyone returns, we will slowly start to take those keys away from the residents and then make them rely solely on their card for access.
All doors have motion sensors on the inside that are set to unlock when a student leaves the building.
Future plans will be to subdivide door access to each floor of the building.
One Quincy University band member put down his saxophone and enlists in the United States Army. Sophomore Michael Jansen will leave for basic training at Fort Sill in Oklahoma on December 30th. Jansen will be working with military intelligence.
As a Boy Scout and Eagle Scout from Troop 32, I've always had those core leadership principles instilled in me from a young age. I've been involved in the Future Farmers of America, the National FFA organization, and through all of those experiences, it kind of pushed me in that direction.
After his basic training is finished, he will transfer to Arizona.
A Quincy University student has overcome cancer. Anthony Tui was diagnosed with lung cancer when he was 17. But the diagnosis didn't stop him. He's now a marketing major and plays baseball for QU.
So one of the things that I guess you could say is that when you go through a process like cancer, it could be very, very, very hard for you, and it could also be hard for your family as well. But when you think about it in life, my mom and dad told me that you should try and take all good out of every situation that you can.
And it shows on and off the field. Tui remains optimistic and has a strong future ahead of him. Stressed about finals?
Using the resources on campus can help you during finals week. All next.
My major here at Quincy is exercise science, human performance, and basically that is going to set me up to get certified in strength and conditioning and personal training. So ultimately what I want to do after college is put my personal training career off to the side and join the military. For this upcoming summer, I have the opportunity to join the platoon leaders course. And basically what this is for the Marine Corps, it is officer candidate school. It's a 10-week program in Quantico, Virginia. And if I get accepted, I leave on June 1st and I will train there for 10 weeks up until August 10th. My initial physical standards, and that consists of a 3-mile timed run, 2 minutes to perform as many pull-ups as I can, and 2 minutes to perform as many sit-ups as I can.
The executive board of the Black Student Union wants to change the culture on campus. President Brian McGee met with the executive board of BSU yesterday to create a plan to address racism on campus. Last month, Father John Doctor issued a call for civility after he learned about several incidents of racism. Alex Crozier is a reporter for QU Media and the Falcon and is here to talk about the latest issue. Alex, how have students responded to this email sent by Father John?
So it kind of depends on who you talk to. Some students didn't make much of the email, but other students, especially ones who are affected by what's talked about in the email, felt that it didn't go far enough and that maybe it should have came directly from the president of the university.
Okay, so could you give us some insight into what's in this issue of the Falcon?
Yeah, we've got plenty of stories. We've got a view at the Black Student Union and their response to the letter and their response to President McGee, because we actually talked to him after the email came out and about what students got from the email.
Okay. So then you mentioned that you do have a Title IX in the Falcon.
Yeah.
So how else can people get part of this discussion after reading?
Yeah, in the paper we talk about filing a Title IX, and that's a way of going through the university if you come across things of that nature that would need to be filed. There's also the QUmedia.net, the website, where all the stories are housed, and there's also, we're on social media where you can talk and discuss, because that's kind of the point of the issue, is we want people, because it's not just a problem in the university, but everywhere, to start a conversation to try and heal things that are, heal issues.
Okay. Well, thank you. You guys did a really good job with this issue.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The dreaded finals week is just around the corner. Students are ready to hit the books to prepare for exams next week after returning from Thanksgiving. While many students look forward to Thanksgiving break, some students and professors feel that the break makes it difficult to finish the semester strong. Brenner Library and the Student Success Center are ideal study locations on campus for students who need a distraction-free environment to study. In previous semesters, the university has provided different outlets for releasing stress, like a puppy therapy and spa nights on campus. Residence Life has not yet announced if there will be similar activities this year.
The QU Music Department will be performing a Yuletide Christmas concert this Sunday. 3 different choirs will be performing under the direction of Amy Stolberg. Bill Mackhold will direct the QU Symphonic Band. There will be 2 performances, one at 3 p.m. and one at 7:30 p.m. They will be held at the Connie Neiman Center for Music. The concerts are free and open to the public. However, you'll need to reserve your seats by calling the QU Music Department.
The Quincy University Symphonic Band, and we're playing the Christmas concert. A whole bunch of Christmas songs like the familiar Sleigh Ride, as well as The Night Before Christmas.
There will also be an opportunity to join in with the group during a sing-along at the end of the concert. A 50-50 raffle will take place at the concert to benefit the music program's study abroad trip to Austria in 2021. 'Tis the season to deck the halls. As Bridget Bedrol shows us, a little rain didn't keep some folks from getting in the Christmas spirit in California.
As moderate rain sprinkled across the Sacramento Valley, some families continue their weekend routine as usual. The first stop, the Christmas tree farm.
All about decorating for Christmas and to get the spirit going, and it's a fun family activity to do.
Susan Hall and her girls come to Chad's Christmas trees every year, where they always find the perfect noble fir to complete the holiday season.
For me, you want to try to have it, triangle, asymmetrical triangle, and you want to have it as round as possible and nice and full all the way around.
No bald spots.
No bald spots. Don't want to turn it in the corner and, turn it and push it in the corner. Don't want any of that. We want it looking beautiful all the way around.
Wayne Lorenzen also stopped by to pick out his tree despite the rain.
It kind of helps because we were figuring there'd be a lot of people here getting trees, and there's not.
So no lines.
No lines, yeah.
But he'll be letting his dry out before he brings it inside to decorate.
No, yeah, we'll probably put it in the garage for a little bit before we bring it in the house.
Away from West Sacramento and onto the interstate, drivers were not enjoying the rain. California Highway Patrol responding to multiple accidents Saturday, like this one where slippery conditions caused a driver to spin out on State Route 51. And then this accident on Interstate 5 where 2 cars collided, backing up traffic on the freeway for miles. A reason why the Halls are staying in for the night, where it's dry and warm and a little more festive, all thanks to their freshly cut Christmas tree.
Getting in the spirit, having a good time, family, fun, and food. It doesn't get any better than that.
A little rain's not going to stop you.
No, definitely not.
Christmas is just right around the corner and everyone is getting into the spirit.
Even if the weather puts a damper on the festivities, Zach Parks joins us next.
You have to make it your cue for you to do what you love.
Finding your passion is easy at Quincy University. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's degree or looking to go even further, at QU, your professional and academic future is bright. 40 undergrad programs include moments that become experiences, connections that become careers, and relationships that become lifelong support. We want you here. That's why we work hard to ensure that a Quincy University education is affordable. Let us help you put together a plan. Visit discover.quincy.edu to get started.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I lost my mother and brother at the age of 13, which is so hard for a 13-year-old. I never let their death be like a burden to me, but more so of a motivation, because anything that I do from now is for them. I brought my GPA back up to where it should be. Myself and other African Americans or blacks, we all feel that, oh, the criminal justice system is like rigged against us. And that's also kind of like what motivates me to go into forensic psychology. So I'm a fan of Law and Order, SVU, and with that, that's what kind of like persuaded me or guided me to go into that field.
Looking for a way to get into the holiday spirit? Take a drive through this Christmas lights display at Mormon Park. The festival's lights kicked off this Thanksgiving in Quincy. Eric Dooley brought back this Quincy tradition and is eager for families to create new memories.
I think our goal when we started was to create a new tradition, and that's one of the things that is exciting to me and the entire group of volunteers that worked on it, is to restore the family tradition that so many people had of going to the park to see the Christmas display every year. And we receive those kind of messages. You know, I'm able to restore the family tradition, or I'm able to take my kids through it, and they can remember going through it years ago themselves.
An annual occurrence with the help of volunteers. A trip through the lights costs $12 per car and is open every night until New Year's Eve from 5 to 9 p.m. You know, it's funny to see people so concerned about rain rather than snow.
Right, yeah, in Michigan, we don't have to worry about the rain interrupting us, just the snow.
Yeah, definitely. Over Thanksgiving break, we had a few days of heavy snowfall, but here at Quincy, we're expecting some pretty average temperatures. And so, yeah, I'll show you guys what we have in store for this week here, finals week. As you can see, it is going to be a pretty sunny week for the next few days. Temperatures around 40 to 50 degrees. And make sure you guys are studying for finals, even though the weather is going to be pretty nice. Today we're seeing a high of 52 degrees with a low of 31. The normal around this time this year is 49 degrees with a low of 32. The record was in 1998 with 66 degrees as the highest temp, and the low was in 1991 with a temperature of 5 degrees. As you guys can see here, here's a temperature for the day. We see some winds coming in from the south-southwest at 10 miles an hour, with a high of 62 degrees, clear skies. Into the night, we're seeing a sunset of 4:40. As you can see, the nights are slowly but surely getting shorter and shorter. And the temperatures are going to drop only into the low 50s, so not too bad. Going into Thursday, we are going to see a sunrise of 7:10, and temperatures back up close to the 60s here. With finals coming up, make sure you guys are studying and taking care of business. Into the weekend here, we're going to see some pretty good temperatures, 40 degrees, partly cloudy on Friday. Going into the evening, we're going to see a low of 27 degrees. And then back up on Saturday, we're going to see the temperatures reach back up into the mid-40s. And for the rest of the week, like I said, we're going to see some pretty nice temperatures from Thursday till Saturday. Even until Monday, we're going to see some pretty nice temperatures. But as you guys can see into Monday evening, there's going to be a cold front coming in, bringing in some showers, no snow, but just some showers, and then, like I said, cooler temperatures. We have a beautiful photo here of the fall trees from Jessa Brago. We are not going to be seeing too many of those leaves anymore around this time of year. We're definitely going to start seeing some snow come around here as Christmas approaches. And so, yeah, that's what we have in store here.
Yeah, I kind of wish we still had our fall and like to see the leaves, but those are pretty much gone already, so.
Yeah, I think we're done with fall for now, but those are some nice pictures by Jess. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
A couple of QU volleyball players were recognized by the GLVC.
Sports Director Shane Holsey will join us next.
Quincy University's Res Life community is here to help you.
Joining us now is Sports Director Shane Holsey.
Can't believe it's already so deep into December. It seems like just yesterday we're into fall sports.
I know, and poof, just like that, they're all done. It's crazy to, excuse me, it's crazy to think that it's already December, it's already the last show. It's pretty insane. A couple members of the QU volleyball team were recognized for their hard work on and off the court a couple weeks ago. Sophomore setter Michaela Canablo received second team all GLVC honors. The Leo, Indiana native finished with 1,174 assists, which was good for fourth in a single season in QU history and seventh in the conference this season. Canablo also had 361 digs and 103 kills and turned in double-digit performances in 19 of the Hawks' 32 matches. Canablo is the first QU women's volleyball player to earn all GLVC honors since Becca Rabel took home first-team recognition in 2017. And junior Elena Rothermick was named QU's recipient of the GLVC James R. Spalding Sportsmanship Award. Each of the 16 conference schools choose one student athlete who has distinguished themselves through sportsmanship and ethical behavior. These individuals must also be in good academic standing and have demonstrated good citizenship outside of the sports competition setting. Rothermick is now eligible to become one of QU's 2 Spalding Sportsmanship Award winners, which will be announced at the end of the academic year. The QU men's basketball team dropped their conference opener on the road in Kirksville last night. It was a tightly contested one early, but Truman State pulled away in the second half and topped the Hawks 69-59. QU's Tanner Stuckman continued his impressive start to the season, leading all scorers with 24 points on 11 for 17 shooting. Stuckman also snatched 9 rebounds to lead all players. The QU women struggled to get much going on the offensive end as they fell to the Bulldogs 74-54. Alexander Petrovich was the only double-digit scorer for the Hawks, dropping in 13 points with 3 steals. The Hawks fall to 2-5 overall, 0-1 in the GLVC. We always want to remember the loved ones we've lost. While the holidays may be a happy time for most, it can also be a time of mourning for others. For Austin Velasquez, a sophomore baseball player at QU, this ring has a special place in his heart. He held on to it as a way of remembering his late grandfather. It carries a very special memory for Austin and his family.
This was my grandfather's ring, and I took it over when he passed away. This was his ring from the military. He was in the Korean War.
Austin wears his grandfather's ring around his neck every single day. His grandfather was such a big role model to him that Austin also got a tattoo in remembrance of him. A piece of his grandfather will always go with Austin wherever he goes.
I love seeing stories like this. I think it's an awesome gesture by Austin to his grandfather.
Yeah, it's so cool, especially around this time, around the holidays. It's awesome to pay tribute to the ones you've lost.
Absolutely. Yep. Thanks, Shane.
Yep.
So one of my favorite parts about Christmas is listening to Christmas music.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially when it comes from our QU bands. Up next, a performance from the QU Express Jazz Band.
Our whole lives are focused around figuring out what we want to do. Here at Quincy University, we can help you find what you want to do. Just take a break and do what you love.
Finding your passion is easy at Quincy University. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's degree or looking to go even further, at QU, your professional and academic future is bright. 40 undergrad programs include moments that become experiences, connections that become careers, and relationships that become lifelong support. We want you here. That's why we work hard to ensure that a Quincy University education is affordable. Let us help you put together a plan. Visit discover.quincy.edu to get started.
Man, this show, this last show of the semester, boy, it's got me ready for Christmas, let me tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, you know, the lights, the snow, the music, just everything gets you so excited for it.
100%.
Yeah, with the snow, I imagine you two are expecting a white Christmas this year, which is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we do because it just doesn't feel like Christmas without it, so we'll see though, hopefully.
Absolutely. We will be definitely expecting some snowfall.
I would imagine up there
Yeah.
in Minnesota and Michigan, chances are probably going to get a white Christmas.
Absolutely.
I'm no meteorologist. You're the meteorologist, so.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for watching the final 2019 edition of QUTV News this week. All of us here at QUTV want to wish you and yours a happy holiday season full of joy. For Zach, Taylor, and Shane, I'm Alexa. Have a great rest of your day, week, month, and year, everyone. As we leave you today, here's a performance from the QU Express Jazz Band at the Quincy Mall. We'll see you in 2020.